What's up, guys? A very short update on the price of Bitcoin. What we have here is a consolidation, right? We had the drop to $60,000, which is actually pretty suspicious because it's like such a round number, psychological level that it never happens like that. Like it could be something like 61, 62, or 57, 58, something like not that round, but well, we had what we had. So the point is, in my opinion, we have a very high chance that this is the low for the next years, maybe. But the sell-off with 50% discount is significant, and we didn't have it for a while. But with the current kind of a low interest, or I would say basically poor environment market, or like when we don't have much of activity, it is kind of a situation which you would expect and you would pay attention to, right? But that's not the main point. The main point is that okay, we have a chance that this is a multi-years low, right? And we have a consolidation after that. So the consolidation happens within this period, within this range. Sorry, we had similar behavior before, and in fact, the whole drop before also was very similar. So why not to expect the same thing happens again? So we had like a very nice higher low sequence before. We have higher low sequence again. The only one difference is that this time the price is much lower, right? So it will be harder to push it even lower. Not to mention the volume which happens here. So you'd expect that the lower we go, the lower chance that this decline continues. Although, according to the Dow law, for the technical analysis, so the trend is your friend, right? As soon as we have the trend going certain direction, you would expect that the trend continues until the point when the trend weakens and have a reversal. So potentially this weakening point is really hard to catch. But this area, although there is no clear weakening point, but there is a point of potential reversal, right? Despite there is a clear evidence of that. If there is a clear evidence, everybody would buy or like go against the go according to the new trend, following the trend. But it's not obvious. That's why it's hard to make a decision. Yet, in my opinion, it's very interesting at the moment. And same with Ether, which drops even more, and it's actually close to previous low of 1400. And you would actually don't want to see price of Ether going lower than that because, well, that's kind of a support, multi-year support. So why we drop, if we drop below that, then there is no, it's like a capitulation. There is no point of holding it, and a lot of sell-offs and pretty much a despair in the market. So probably this should hold, right? This should hold the bearish flag which we saw here playing out, and that's good enough. That's good enough. Let's keep the sequence of higher lows intact. So a lot of those small puzzle parts are being aligned and matching each other. So it looks like there's a good chance. Not to mention that again, yeah, here is the support, multi-months trading area, which is really hard to break below through. And yeah, that's again, this is an opportunity. I'm not saying let's sell your kidney and buy. It's not financial, not investment advice. I'm saying is it's a 50% drop down from the all-time high, and previously we had like 30-50% drops. And even if it is a new bear market, which is hard to believe in my opinion, but if it happens, this is a bear market, where do we go? Where do we go? Like traditional bear markets, like 80% drop, right? So what it is, like 25K, right? Or something like that. Let's see, from 125, right? Okay, 1525K, which is actually previous low. And it never happened before. It never happened that our new low is at the same area as the previous low. Do you think it happens if we follow the those trajectories? So okay, those are 40-50% like correction. That's why it is just a correction, and so on and so forth. So if we follow the statistical behavior of the price in history, then you'd expect that we don't go to 20K. If we don't go to 20K, then this assumption leads us to the fact that this is actually somewhat around to end. Okay, yeah, we can go like, I don't know, 60 or something like that percent drop, maybe 70, 65. But then, which means that we're actually pretty close to that low, like whatever, 60, like a 40, 50K, which would be the absolute low. And from there will be a rise. But it may not happen. It may not happen. And instead, we go from here. So you either buying here and here, or you're buying here and here. If you don't buy here, then you may appear in the situation when you buy only this area. If you don't buy here, you might have a chance to buy lower, but it may never happen. So whatever happens, if we go to 45 or 50 or something, or we don't go there, this is the point from where it seems to be reasonable to start to accumulate. I mean, I was starting to accumulate like from here already, but given the potential upscale of the price appreciation, I think it does really matter. So that area is all sweet deals, but the lower it is, the more the sweeter it is, the more interesting it looks. So again, not a financial advice, not an investment advice, but I think this consolidation after the drop looks pretty reasonable. And there are two options. Either we go sideways for a while and then go up, or we go sideways for a while, lower low and then up, but not too low, or we have a lower low earlier but then go up, or we don't have this low but go up right away. So we either have a little of a chance to make a lower low, or we still go to the upside. So either way, we are at the upper scale of the uptrend, or we might have a chance to go a little lower, but then again, uptrend. So in that sense, we look pretty good. We look pretty good. Again, it's just like the maximum, the most likely scenarios, of course. As we say, like, yeah, it could go much lower, etc. But those are unlikely cases. Yeah, so that's my take on the current situation, and let me know what you think. Let me know what's your opinion in the comments, as usual. I will keep you updated. Sorry, I didn't make a video last week. I got sick, but I'm kind of okay now, so I'll keep you updated from now on. And if you want to know anything, let me know. Twitter, Telegram, as usual, everywhere. Thank you very much for watching. See you next video, hopefully next week. Goodbye.